In the heart of Wiltshire, beneath the shadow of the ancient white horse carved into the hillside, history comes alive in ways books alone can never tell. The White Horse Military Show is more than an event. It is a living, breathing journey across 2 centuries of conflict and courage. From the smoke-filled trenches of the Great War to the bustling streets of 1940s Britain and the tense divide of the Cold War, every scene is rebuilt, every story retold. At its centre is one man's passion. As a young boy, Dick Dalton was taken by his mother to see the sealed-knot reenactors. What began as a child's wide-eyed fascination with the clash of history before his very eyes grew into a lifelong calling. That moment lit a spark, a determination that the past should never be forgotten but experienced. Now, as creator and production director of the White Horse Military Show, Dick has turned that boyhood wonder into reality. With recycled film sets, an army of dedicated volunteers, and an unshakable drive for authenticity, he has built not just an event, but a living stage where history speaks directly to every visitor. This video showcases some of the highlights of this year's spectacular show, held between the 15th and 17th of August 2025. But to capture the full extent of the White Horse Military Show, you must visit in person. A video can reveal the sights and sounds, but only by walking its streets, hearing its music, and feeling the very ground beneath your feet can you truly experience the ambience, atmosphere, and tactile touch of military history. To stand inside Dick Dalton's vision is to step directly into the past.
Well, welcome to the White Horse Military Show, a project that I've been working on for 4 years now. This is the 3rd show that I've managed to accomplish. It started for an idea that I've had for a while, that I've always wanted to run my own sort of festival, but it's like a mix between different worlds of reenacting with music and theatre and with film sets. So that's how this was developed, was something with all the different worlds in which I work in. But also the idea came about from my mum taking me around different like sealed knot battles and things like that when I was a child. And seeing the imagination of the people and how that progressed was amazing. And I think I want to do the same for young people now. And it's given those acorns of imagination that when they get older, they can remember the experiences they had as children, seeing things, creativity in a field, because this is much better than seeing on the screen. It's tactile, you can be immersed in it, and it's all here in real life. So that was the dream of it. And then obviously working in film industry, I realised that there's quite a lot we could do with recycling and sustainability of filming. So we managed to talk to film companies and let us take their sets and reuse them. So we now have in our workshops around 200 tons of scenery, which we actually developed through the years. Through the year, we have friends and people who come and develop new sets, like the ones this year. We built El Alamein train station, which is a one-to-one replica of the station in Africa. And we put Africa Corps on one side and Desert Rats on the other. But it immerses the reenactor groups with the scenery from film sets, and then we add that craft of theatre in it, and we can create these life-size dioramas, which is what you see at White Horse Military Show. And then we also have the music venues with all the singers and interact them with the reenactors as well. It's so much fun, and it's funded by myself. There's no corporation involved. It's purely done by the people for the people, and yeah, it's everyone just working as volunteers. So it's like amateur dramatics, but on an industrial scale, but not really amateur, it's sort of professional. But it's just fun. And this is one of those places where all humans can, work together. We generally, everyone gets on and this is where you can actually, you're allowed to talk to people for a while, because people have lost that communication with your next door neighbour. So that's what we have here, is a great community of people, whether you're, you know, Asperger's or, you know, ADHD, or you have any neurodivergence or LGBTQ plus community, we're all here as just humans getting on and creating together. So, and the other thing is, I felt some of the events can turn into be quite elitist, so I always made sure that we've developed in this show, we keep it as low as cost possible. So we only charge adults £15, but children under 18 go free. So that then, you know, struggling families, you know, a single parent with like 3 or 4 children only costs £15 for the day for the entire family to experience this. And that's something really important, because those people need those experiences more than other people, because they're going to have a lot of avenues in their life, and if they get to a junction in their life and they remember those acorns of imaginations, which is what this is, it might make them change a little bit what they want to do in their future. And that's our job is here, is to allow them to learn without learning and understand history without reading books. So this year at the White Horse Military Show, we've expanded again. We're now running 52 acres of craft, I'd say. We have 1,200 reenactors on site, and we're running from multi-period, of course, from 1800 with the American frontier town through to the World War I trenches, and then into the 1940s.
It's the dark side of town. If it's whiskey you want and women, that's the place for you. Now don't all rush at once. Don't go over the temptation yet. It'll be there after the show. Now, how are we doing? How are we all today? Did we all ride in on horseback or on wagons? Any cowboys here? I see one right there. I recognize him by the hat and the way he walks. They're cowboys, all right. So, are you feeling good, ladies and gentlemen? Yeah. Anyone in the saloon a bit late last night? Anyone whose hair's a little bit achy today? If so, there's a proud member of the United States Army there. These guys need this. You're so lucky that I just happen to have a very limited supply of my own Lascelles du Bonnet, ladies and gentlemen, from New Orleans back east. I have some of my own Lascelles du Bonnet remarkable elixir. So for that headache, for that aching posterior that's been in the saddle all day. Now you cowboys know about being in the saddle all day. It tends to scrunch things up some in your nether regions. Well, you can apply this, or better still, get someone else to apply it. It'll sort that right out. You can rub this on. You can drink it. This is the miracle elixir. It'll cure all. Anyone finding their hair falling out just recently? Anyone wearing a hat? Sir, you're the man, sir. Now, I was the same as you 1 month ago, and I've been rubbing this on my head twice a day, and look now, it's coming back like a train. So, ladies and gentlemen, just for you.
Hey, hey, you goddamn carpetbagger, get the hell out of my town.
I'm not a carpetbagger, this is leather.
I've nothing to shoot. Well, what are you going to do about that?
Well, I want you to do something about it.
Well, I'll see what I can do, but I can't do a lot. Just me against those cowboys.
You need to deal with these cowboys.
Marshal, got a word for you.
What do you want? You're the one that's causing the trouble.
No,
you cause trouble.
All this around there is my grazing land, and their buffaloes annoying it.
No,
Come here, I want them
down,
lad.
You never paid for anything. You better go now.
I own this land.
Get out of this town.
My grazing land.
You need to get out of town now.
Oh, no.
Get out of town.
Oh, come on, go get the rest of the boys. Go on.
Get out of here.
Boys, move up. Send him off!
Ah, well, they don't need him.
Don't you come back!
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of the audience, may I present you the men, women and children of the Wyoming. Thank you.
Pennsylvania 1st Light Artillery of the Union Army. The guns that they are operating are muzzle loader 6-pounders, the model 1841. So what we're going to do today is just demonstrate some gun drill, and then we'll be firing some rounds for you. This will be loud, but all I would advise, don't stick your fingers in your ears. If you're worried about the noise, just gently cup your hands over your ears and slightly open your mouth. It may look a little bit silly, but that will equalise any pressure difference, so that will minimise any impact. So just be aware it's loud. So, thank you very much. Battery, attention to action. By detail, low. Stop vent.
Clear!
Search. Clear. Advance round. Yeah, this isn't a dry run, this is for real.
Loaded! Scott, 3 rounds. Gun ready! Gun ready!
Ready! Firing by battery! Fire! Reload! Did you hear that all right?
Yeah.
Good, good.
Oh, yeah.
Advance round.
Clear!
Smoker Mick.
Yep. Loaded!
Prime.
Gun ready! Gun ready!
Ready. Firing by battery. Got the lid stuck up on the gun dart. Fire! Secure from action.
Hello, welcome to the Western Front. We're currently outside the city of Ypres, 1917. Keep your head down.
Thank you very much for warning.
It's okay, English one.
I don't have to duck much on correct.
They were trying to neg Chris Harvey to put on this sewing. I put them on one, but one wasn't sewing.
This is my mum and dad.
There we are. Yeah, that's very cool. There we are. How you doing? Hey, what's that? We got so much attention. Yeah. Very brave.
When the commandos fall back.
Fire in your own side! Fire!
War is remembered for its battles, its losses, and its sacrifices. But hidden among the smoke and fire of the Second World War was another force, one that never carried a rifle, yet lifted millions of spirits. That force was music. For those who served, music became a bridge between the front lines and home. When men and women were torn away from families, music offered comfort. Familiar melodies drifting through the air could bring back the warmth of a kitchen radio, a dance hall, or the sound of loved ones' laughter. In Britain, the clear, reassuring voice of Vera Lynn became known to every household. Songs like We'll Meet Again and The White Cliffs of Dover reminded servicemen what they were fighting to protect and promised them that brighter days lay ahead. To many, Lynn was not just a singer, she was the force's sweetheart, a beacon of hope across a war-torn world. Across the Atlantic, swing and big band music dominated the American soundscape. The unforgettable rhythms of Glenn Miller's orchestra brought energy and joy wherever they played. His music marched with the GIs in training camps, echoed in USO shows, and travelled overseas to boost the morale of troops far from home. Songs like In the Mood and Moonlight Serenade were not just tunes, they were anthems of resilience. The Andrews Sisters, with their lively harmonies, gave soldiers a sense of fun and normality. Numbers like Boogie Woogie Bugle Boy reminded everyone that even in the harshest conditions, there was still room for laughter and song. But music was not only about entertainment, it was a weapon against despair. Radios carried concerts into barracks and trenches. Military bands played marches that stirred discipline and pride. Even a scratchy gramophone record played late at night could transport a soldier back home in his imagination, if only for a few minutes. Music also built bonds between nations. British, American, Canadian and other Allied forces shared songs across cultures, finding common ground in harmony and rhythm. In prisoner of war camps, both captors and captives sometimes found solace in music, proof that even in war, humanity could be heard in song. For the men and women of the 1940s, music was more than sound. It was memory, identity and survival. It gave courage on the eve of battle, soothed grief after loss, and reminded all who listened that love and peace still existed beyond the battlefield. The guns may have fallen silent in 1945, but the music of the war years still echoes today. These songs remind us not just of sacrifice, but of the enduring human spirit, the will to hope, to dream, and to sing, even in the face of darkness.
So we cover quite a wide range of music and there's more progression in the future. One of my plans next year is with the 1980s section, which I'm trying to make bigger, is to make a version of the Pyramid stage from the Glastonbury Festival set in the 1980s. So that's something I'm working on at the moment. At the White Horse Military Show, we really need your support. The way this all happens is by you coming to the show. So please find us on social media. We're on Ticket Source with our tickets on sale. You can buy tickets on the gate if you want to. But yeah, your help with us. And also, if you have any old stuff at home or in your loft, you've got relatives who maybe passed away, please come and talk to us and let us have these things if you don't need them. We can use them in our stores for creating new sets here. It'd be really good. I have a YouTube channel if you're interested in following us during the year of what we're going. It's called Dick Dalton and that's on YouTube and you'll be able to find the link for that. It's a place where you can actually come and see what we're doing during the year, our developments in our what we call the White Horse stables. So we have a team of people who create the sets through the year. This doesn't happen just on a weekend. We're here on site for a month, but during the year we actually build sets all the way through. So yeah, have a look on the YouTube channel. You can keep up to date with what we're doing. That'd be great. Thank you.